Pats, pals, Foxborough friends, football freaks, and gridiron geeks. We are just about at the end of the first round of the 2021 NFL draft. And guess what? Looks like there's a new QB1 in Foxborough who has come to town.
The six-time world champion New England Patriots select Mac Jones.
That's right, you guys. Mac Jones is the new QB1, the quarterback taken 15th overall for your New England Patriots. What's up, everybody? Your old pal, Nick Fitzy Stevens, checking in with some instant finalysis coming out of round one of the 2021 NFL draft. And wow. Okay, wow. McCorkle, Mac Jones. I can't believe he was sitting there in front of us all this time, you guys. We were told by the likes of Charlie Weiss and so many other people, Nick Saban talking to Bill Belichick. This is the guy. He's a perfect fit. It seemed too obvious all this time. I guess maybe we outthought ourselves. Maybe we just dug a little too deep because we got into Jimmy Garoppolo talk, and maybe it's going to be Trey Lance and Justin Fields could be available. But the right guy that we were told was the right fit at the right price fell to the Patriots, and they actually took a quarterback in the first round. Unbelievable. I'd like to say I'm surprised, but at the same time, I'm not, even though guilty as charged. I thought it was going to be Jimmy Garoppolo. I thought it would be Jimmy Garoppolo coming back home. Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy! Bring him home. Yep. All your memes, all your musicals, everything else. I thought it was going to be Garoppolo coming back. Maybe they take a quarterback later on, like, the Davis Mills. Sounds like the place your grandfather worked during the war. Could have been Kellen Mond backing him up, something like that. No, the Patriots actually were able to sit at their pick in slot 15, and halfway through the first round of the 2021 draft, Mac Jones fell to them, and Belichick did his due diligence. He actually went with Josh McDaniels to the Mac Jones Pro Day to not just scout Dylan Moses or Alex Leatherwood or Landon Dickerson or any of the other Patrick Surtain II, who went super early and have fun in Denver. All those other guys. No, it was as simple as this. He thought Mac Jones could play quarterback. He was told he could be a Tom Brady-like replacement. He might be a future for them. He is a ready, steady Freddy. And from what I heard, hosting the Patriots draft party tonight and speaking to Mr. Kraft, they preach value. They love the idea they can control the salary. They have a developmental prospect, and it's someone who is smart and who gets the system. And they went with him. And there it was. The math was done for us and before us, and we kind of ignored that noise. We ignored the wrong noise the whole time. Mac Jones, QB1, return of the Mac, is your new quarterback for the New England Patriots. Cam Newton, maybe he's still the mentor. Maybe it's still his job. My buddy George, who I did that little Pats fans video with tonight, said, hey, Cam is nothing more than Mac spelled backwards. What does it mean? Probably nothing. We're just being glib and silly right now, having a couple of beers. Shout out, by the way, to my friends at Wormtown Brewery for tonight's refreshments. Thank you very much, Wormtown Brewery. Please visit them in Worcester or at the Wormtown Brewery Patriot Place location, a fantastic place to pre- and post-game, or just visit anytime you're at Patriot Place. I am enjoying tonight a Forklift IPA poured fresh in my Crowler. All right. So these are my opening thoughts. I'm excited about Mac Jones. The Patriots do have a quarterback of the future. He still gets the kid who ran Pats West, serviceablebackup.com/Jarrett Stidham. We'll see what Kennedy thinks about that. Cam Newton probably still knows he's on a one-year deal. He's got time to earn it and burn it. He can prove it. We're just keeping it 100. I'm just going to try and keep it a buck right here. How's me and Mac Jones going to mesh? Probably pretty well. Different styles. I know we got Auburn versus Alabama, but at the same time, I really think Cam Newton's going to thrive when pushed by the pressure. And at the same time, Mac Jones can learn a whole ton. Cam Newton will take the first start of the 2021 season. Mac Jones will take the last. where that goes with all this talent they've brought in, Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith, Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne, all those guys, we'll see. I'm excited. I am. I'm legitimately excited. I love the pick. Let's see what you guys have to say. Here we go. Let's go to the stream. What's up, everybody? Andrew Francisco. How happy are you, Fitzy? Reasonably to very. I was just on a little bit of a Twitch stream action with the guys from the Midday Show with the Gresham Keefe crew from WEEI. And I described if the Patriots went with Mac Jones as that feeling you get when you get out of like a traffic jam, when you're like, oh, God, this sucks. And you're there for 30, 45 minutes and Waze and Google Maps are both like, sorry, we can't do anything for you. And you get through it and you're like, oh, okay, I can speed up to 50, 65, 75. All right, this feels good. That's how I thought I was going to feel about it. And then they actually picked Mac Jones. And I'm kind of psyched by it. I watch a lot of college football. I love college football. I'm not going to be one of those guys like, hey guys, yeah, I watch a lot of sports. I'm a big college football guy. Yeah, I think Mac Jones is pretty much the greatest thing I've ever seen, and he's going to end the curse of John Parker Wilson and A.J. McCarron. Thanks. I'll hang up and listen. Look, Alabama quarterbacks don't have a great history. I do watch a lot of college football. I like him. Here's the thing. He's steady. He's sneaky athletic. I know he talks about eating too many chocolate chip cookies. He's got a body that makes the 2000 shirtless Tom Brady in the baby blue boxers combine pick look like he was, ripped like a Navy SEAL. I get it. But at the same time, I think he's athletic. I think he's athletic enough. I think he's sneaky athletic. He throws guys open. And here's what I love about Mac Jones. Guys like Jim Nagy, who works for ESPN, who runs the Senior Bowl, has said like he's only ever seen one guy in there when they lock up like the hallway, like lock up the classrooms and everything else, still studying and still crushing film and still reading game plans. One guy who could teach them all the plays in the book. One guy, like he's actually gone to Alabama now and taught our old friend Billy O'Brien, who's now the offensive coordinator for Alabama. He taught him the playbook. He's that next level smart. That's exactly what you want out of a Patriots quarterback. Sure, it would be great to have somebody who's got a laser rocket arm. It'd be great to have somebody like Patrick Mahomes who runs around like that guy JK from the Virtual Insanity video. But it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes you just end up with somebody who looks like, plays like, and throws like a quarterback. So yeah, I'm happy because I was ready to root for and support Cam Newton this year. I appreciated everything he did last season. I think he's actually going to be better this year. And guess what? If you need to like pull on the release valve for the emergency quarterback now, maybe it's Stidham or maybe it's good old McCorkle. Sidebar. When I say good old McCorkle, and that's like no weird country nickname. That's not something out of like Deliverance or something. Like McCorkle is actually just his middle name. I don't know how to make a t-shirt out of that. I don't have a catchy hashtag or a funny phrase for it. It's just his middle name is McCorkle. So God bless the family. God bless whoever was the first. My pappy was a McCorkle, just like my pappy before that. And all the good McCorkles of wherever he grew up. He's a Jacksonville guy too. So cheers to that. Throw me in the comment section, by the way. A, do you love the pick? And B, who else do you guys think had a good first round so far? I'll give you one team who I thought had a great first round. Jacksonville. They got the quarterback and running back combination from Clemson. I know there's no P, but you pronounce it. It's not silent. It's just invisible. Clemson, Travis Etienne, and Trevor Lawrence. Sunshine and his RB. Wow, that's really good. You know who else did? Dallas, because they picked up a third-round pick and still got Micah Parsons at 12. Good job by them. And maybe, just maybe, this kills me to see this. The Jets. Did the Jets have a good first round? They might have. Jets might have had a good first round too. Fuck that. We'll see. All right. Back to the comments. Here we go. Ben C. Duncan with the question of the night. We're going to fuck up the Bucks now or what? We'll see. We will see. It's going to be fun. I'm not sure if it's going to be Cam or if it's going to be Mac Jones by that point. It's probably not going to be Jimmy G. I know we were all hoping for it. I went on live last night with my buddy Dakota Hampus from Fantasy Spin and Swing Juice, and we talked about just that. I thought that would be the Ragnarok. What great theater, whatever night of the 18 weeks, of the 17-game schedule it would have been. It looks like it's not going to happen now, so we'll see. That said, yes, we will, and I still love Tom Brady. And I hope Tom Brady's live stream tonight that he did for fundraising for the NFL went well. Tom Brady and Julian Edelman and Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg all got together to do a little first round of the NFL draft analysis live stream to raise funds for the NFL and to help fight people that are affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. That's great. I thought they should have called it Kevin Hart, Julian Edelman, and two people who walked out on Pat's Nation. I love you, guys. I love you, Tom. Come on, it's a joke. Relax. All right, Les Inglis. Mac the Knife should be the nickname. Okay. What do we like? Do we like Return of the Mac? Do we like the McCorkle? Do we like Mac the Knife? What do we like for Mac Jones? You guys sound off. This is your forum. This is your time. I've made my peace. Let's just hang out, have a couple of beers, obviously, of which I've had a few. Cheers to you guys. Thank you, Wormtown. It's going to be fun when I have to hop on the radio in a little while after the beers I've had. Okay, here's a great question. Jamie Litchfield says, what's a statue like Jones going to learn from a mobile quarterback? Okay, well, yes. Here's the thing. They can both teach each other a lot, but especially Mac Jones can learn from a Cam Newton type, you guys. Cam Newton knows how to maneuver and move and manipulate the pocket in ways that were different from Tom Brady. He still is a great rusher, most rushing yards by a quarterback for the Patriots, almost 600 yards last year, contributed to the fourth best rushing offense in the NFL with 2,376 rushing yards last year, 12 rushing touchdowns too. If Mac Jones can pick up just a few things from Cam, obviously he throws a better ball. He's got a quick motion, and I really think that's key too. His throwing motion, the quick release. I know the Pats could have traded up and had Justin Fields if they wanted him, but the Bears did, and now he goes to the Bears, and that's great for Justin Fields. They'll love him out there. Easier move from the Ohio State, Ohio, for him up to Chicago than it is to New England, whatever. I like him. I think he's great. Awesome athlete. But we got Mac Jones. I think he can benefit, just even a little bit from Cam Newton. It's not like Cam Newton and he are going to be like, oh, I can't believe I never knew this. Oh, wow. How about this? It's not going to be that Spider-Man meme. They'll just figure out a couple things from each other. Mutually beneficial relationship. Cam gets 3.5 up to 10 million or so this year for playing. And when he's not ready, when he's done, or when he gets hurt, boom, McCorkle time. Nick Chester, what's up, Nick LFG? What's up, Nick LFG? Here we go. Someone right from the get-go. I want Mac to start. Hey, guess what? That's why we have training camp. That's why they have auditions. That's why people get a chance to prove who's worth it. I would guarantee you right now, Bill Belichick, who is scheduled to speak at the end of the first round, and I think the Bills are on the clock right now, and the Bills have selected, good pick, Gregory Rousseau, defensive end, edge player, edge rusher out of Miami. 2 edge rushers out of Miami this round. Another team, by the way, I just mentioned earlier. Here we go right here. This Brandon Feeney saying solid pick. I feel the same way. I'm not sure if that's about Mac Jones or about the Jets or about the Jaguars. I think Miami had a great first round. They went double Jalen Waddle early, and then they went Jalen Phillips, edge rusher out of Miami. That guy, I know he had an accident. He got banged up early on in his career. Maybe there's some questions about his dedication, but like the guy's like 6'5", 270 with arms that like go down to like his kneecaps. Like that's exactly what the Patriots love at the edge. This now puts the impetus, the pressure, the onus, the Jonah, all that on Chase Winovich, Josh Uche, obviously Matt Judon, who they signed to an incredibly rich free agent deal this offseason. These guys have to get it done because some other teams in the division got better both at receiver, but especially at edge rusher. What's up, Wormtown? Little forklift in my glass. What's more fun, by the way? My Uncle Bob always says, like, what's more fun than talking movies and drinking red wine? I will say to that, Uncle Bob, you know what's more fun? Drinking beer and talking Pats with your friends on the restream. Cheers, you guys. Golly, that is good. Thank you, Wormtown. That's delicious. Okay, right here, Eric Buckley. Damian Harris absolutely loves Mac Jones. And the big plus, accuracy. Accuracy. See, that's the thing. I like in watching a lot of games last year, I swear to God, like Mac Jones throws guys open. Mac Jones puts the ball where when you see it in replay and you watch like that orange, green, or red or yellow, like neon line, it's like, and there went the throw. You're hoping that Jalen Waddle, Devonta Smith, etc., run to where that ball goes, and that's where they end up for the catch or the touchdown. That's what he does. Like, he's a very preempt the reads, the throws, the preemptive reading of the field. It's excellent. It's really, really, really good. Look, I know he's not going to be able to scramble the way Justin Fields or even Mahomes can run himself open for a first down. Or the best case scenario is he's 2019 Ryan Tannehill. But at the same time, he's more mobile than Tom Brady was. Obviously, that's not too difficult. He moves well. I just don't judge him based off the cigar and dad body picture from after the college football semifinals. Sidebar to all of that. What do you guys have against dad bods, huh? I'll wait. I got a cape bod and a dad bod. Ain't no shame in that. And I know I'm not the Patriots quarterback, but at the same time, you know what? Fuck off. Because I still get winning done, and that's what Mac Jones is going to do too. All right, let's check. Here we go. Larry Verdure. Who starts this year, Cam or Mac? Cam starts first. Mac finishes the season. Becky Martinez. Cheers, Fitzy. Let's go. Thank you. I just want some excitement tonight. That's what I want to hear. I just want to hear that. I'm excited. I'm excited. You're excited. We all should be excited. The Patriots did what most of us thought they should do. Some had predicted they would do, but eventually the majority of us talked ourselves out of them picking a quarterback in the first round. Guess what? Somebody that it was easy and obvious for them to like Mac Jones, fell to them in the first round, and they picked him. Once again, let me play my buddy at Uncle Buck 617 on Twitter. Thank you, Buck, for this video. In case you missed it at the top, here we go. Mac Jones, everybody, on the Patriots.
The 6-time world champion New England Patriots select Mac Jones.
Great, isn't it? By God, that's Mac Jones' music. That's so good. Mac is Cam spelled backwards. Already turning it around. Al Delano, you son of a bitch. That's what my buddy Georgie Kipp from the Pats fans videos said. By the way, I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch tonight when we did, Megan Ottolini and I did the Patriots draft party live. That was a blast. It was 44 degrees and raining sideways. Yes, we were under a tent. Still freezing cold. We were so hoping the weather would be good so people could have outdoor restaurant reservations and sit there at Patriot Place with us by the tent and the stage, and we could just have a grand old time together. It was disappointing to not be able to share that experience with you guys there at that time. But it was a lot of fun. Got to interview Mr. Kraft, who was awesome. What a fan he still is. Still starstruck. Still just someone who likes cheering and enjoying and appreciating football for what it is. Megan got to interview Bill Belichick. We talked to Mike Onwenu tonight, and also Ty Law. By the way, first chance I had ever had to talk to Ty Law for 5 minutes like that with an audience. That guy's awesome. Absolutely awesome. God, he is a real one. I'm sorry to overlook that and not have mentioned that up to this point. Ty Law is the freaking best. God, no wonder why he gave it back to Belichick and they had the relationship they did. And I'm sorry he didn't play cradle to grave, box to wire for the Patriots. But at the same time, he loves the Patriots. That's his team. That's, excuse me, going into Canton, he's thinking himself a Patriot. He's got a red jacket. He's in the Patriots Hall of Fame. Absolute best. I'm going to go out and buy a bottle of his. I have a phone call. Excuse me. Fitzy here. His V1 vodka tomorrow. All right, let's see what else is going on. Here we go. All right, here we go. My friend, the Jennifer effect. It's like the Stay Puft Marshmallow guy, but with lots of athleticism and accuracy. Yes, exactly, Jennifer. We want opposing defenses to say, uh-oh, it's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Boom. That's all you could ask for. That's all you want out of him, right? And when you look at the decisions the Patriots made this offseason, right? And they're, God, I just sounded like a football. When you look at the New England Patriots, is Todd. I think Mac Jones is somebody who has 2 arms, 2 feet, a head, 2 eyes, and knows how to throw the football. All right. The Patriots loaded up on offense. The Patriots grabbed a bunch of guys and built a brand new defensive line. They got guys like Jalen Mills to bolster the secondary. They literally added on it, like they added people in the secondary. Mills, Matt Judon in linebacking core / edge. They built a brand new defensive line. They added to the offensive line, re-signing David Andrews and bringing back Teddy K. And then they got 2 brand new tight ends who are in the prime of their careers and are going to be awesome. The running game is already awesome. And now they've drafted a quarterback. They still have 8 or 9 picks to go. And this team is ready to win 12 or 13 games this season. Get freaking psyched. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. Like, yes, let's go, guys. Jane Weiner, here we go. What's up, Janiac? Josh McDaniels can't coach those guys. I'm not sure which guys you're talking about. Here we go. Okay, I'll take this. Put Cam in the Wildcat. I have argued before, and I will argue once again, that I think the idea of making Cam Newton at times, depending on who's a quarterback, whether it's Stidham or likely McCorkle, Mac Jones, return to the Mac, Big Mac attack, Mac the knife, that maybe, just maybe, Cam Newton in a Taysom Hill type of role, where all of a sudden you have Mac Jones on the field, and you have Jonnu and Hunter Henry, and Cam Newton, and a receiver, whatever. Some sort of funky Josh McDaniels devised personnel grouping. How fun would that be? Come on. Come on, you guys. You got to admit, that would be pretty awesome. Okay. He's not going to, says Anthony, he's not going to throw the ball straight into the ground, so that's an upgrade. All right. Okay, fair enough. Okay, I see what you're saying there. I got you. There is a ton of things that I cannot repeat about the Jets because they did. Jets. Okay. All right. All right. Fair enough. Like the cable news networks needing to have equal time, the Jets did have a good first round. Are you happy on that? Okay. Okay. Someone else said the Eagles. By the way, the pick-in is in pick number 31, Jason Owe. I think it's a linebacker from Penn State, not Micah Parsons, for the Ravens. So we have 1 pick left in the first round. Okay, there you go. All right, there we go. Oh, listen, got a question right there. Could you see Cam playing in the Taysom Hill role this year? Yes, I could. As a matter of fact, just outlined as much. Thank you very much, friend. Thank you, Brandon. Okay, Big Macaroni, Mac Boners across Patriots Nation. I love the fact that you guys are up this late. And here we go. All right, Rob Ludikowski. I'm not sure if you live in the Midwest or not. Rob says, do you think this was the Patriots' plan all along? It's a good question. Do you guys think that was the past? Do we think, okay, so maybe some of the smokescreen, maybe some of that like negotiating leverage action, maybe some of that like NFL draft judo the Patriots were engaged in with the 49ers over Jimmy Garoppolo, as much as they did probably want him back, was all about gauging how badly they wanted to keep him. And if they didn't want to let him go too cheap, that meant, fine, we're going to keep him because we're going to take Trey Lance. Good call, huh? And in which case the Patriots are like, all right, so we'll take the big lots version of Matt Ryan and Mac Jones, and then we're going to sit there with that. And then, all right, we would have liked Jimmy, but that's fine. We'll teach him real quick. We hear he's a fast study. All right, that's fine. Awesome. Oh, the Buccaneers are up. Fuck them. I don't want to see what their pick is. Makes me sick. Sorry, I love Tom Brady. I do. I named a kid after him, for God's sakes, but at the same time, can't fucking stand. Yay, we have the whole team back. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, if you're a Patriots fan, it's fine. It's fine if you got behind Brady last year, you rooted for them. Not to not root for the Patriots, but if you root for the Brady Bucks, if you root for the Gronkaneers again this year over the Patriots, shame. Shame. Full-blown vegetables thrown at you, shame bell, Game of Thrones style. Shame. Shame. No. None of that bullshit. Pat McSweeney, I'm going on the Mac Jones diet. And, it looks like, here we go. Joe Tryon, linebacker out of Washington. Heard he could be pretty good. Effort might lack a little bit. All right, the rich get richer. They're bringing the whole team back. They got a good linebacker. Great. Looking forward to, how great is it going to be, by the way? Patriots, Buccaneers. Ooh, that's going to be good. That's going to be really good. What if it's, by the way, yeah, he's a good linebacker. He's got great size. I'm not sure about the effort, but he's a good linebacker. So, by the way, if it's Pats, Bucks, if it's Patriots, Buccaneers, Thanksgiving night, two things. One, way to get me to starve myself, NFL. Thanks. Like I'll be able to eat that day. And two, the Foxborough Fire Department better be on the ready because that town may burn to the ground with all the grease fires from the deep fried turkeys that day. That'd be awesome. All right, let's see what else we got. Here we go. Can we all agree the ESPN graphics guy should be fired? Yeah, I know. Yeah, he shit the bed. Okay, these things happen. Here we go. Let's see. Let's take a look. All right, there we go. You know what, thank you very much, Mr. Tomorrowland, who's watching on YouTube right now. I appreciate you checking in on the YouTube live. There is hope. Yes, there's hope. You guys wanted a new quarterback. You guys thought that Cam Newton wouldn't just be enough. You didn't want to see any more shoe toppers. You didn't want to see the quarterback equivalent in Foxborough or on the road of playing spike ball. Well, guess what? You got a quarterback now. You have a new quarterback. I know he's not crazy athletic. He's also not like Patrick Mahomes 2.0 in a Madden video game version like maybe a Zach Wilson is. And nobody's going to be able to find their way into somebody like Sunshine because Trevor Lawrence is, unicorn-like. Mac Jones represents potential, hope, and promise. And I argued with the guys today on the radio, and I'm going to argue with them again tomorrow because they're probably going to say, like, why do you like Mac Jones, Fitzy? I know you're the one who said that the Patriots would probably draft Mac Jones. So I got it right, at least. I get to take a very, very, very small victory lap on that one. Why do you like it? Because he's steady. Because I don't think that the idea of having a Tom Brady-like pocket-based quarterback who's super smart and who can read defenses and does most of his game planning and most of his work here before he does his work here, and over here, that's what Mac Jones does. I'm all in on that, especially with the talent that they've signed for the next 2 years. Bill Belichick wants to win now. Cam's okay. Mac Jones can be better. Let's go. Perfect. Give the guy a month at Gillette, the belly's going to be gone. Yeah. From what I've heard over there, the way that they work you, Kendrick Bourne, who's already ridiculously fit, it looks like he has 1 to 0% body fat, has already said off-season workouts are a different animal at Gillette. How do you think Mac Jones is going to feel? Right? Right. And when you're right, Fitz, you're right. You're right. Hey, by the way, thanks everyone for checking in so many times this week. Thank you guys for checking in last night with our impromptu Jimmy Garoppolo rumors hot mill thing that we did with me and Dakota Happus. Sorry nobody won his Dakota Cash Bomb giveaway because Zaven Collins went to Arizona. That guy's going to be a stud, by the way. Thanks for hanging with me tonight. Appreciate it. Grabbing a beverage, enjoying the first round of the draft. The draft is now over. First round is over. We are on to rounds 2 and 3. We're on to rounds 2 and 3. There's so much more to go tomorrow night. Hey, you know what? Maria, I love you too. You're the best. You are honestly the best. Is it Big Mac, David Hill says? Is it Mac the Knife? Is it the Big Mac? Who knows? That's the fun thing. The guy gives us so many options. All right. Listen, Stan. Let's not kick the destroyer in the ass on the way out, okay? Yeah, it's probably the end of Hoyer's time. But at the same time, Hoyer the Destroyer came in when Jimmy Garoppolo went when Jimmy Garoppolo went to San Francisco. Hoyer came back. He tried. Yes, I know he shit down his leg a couple of times in the Kansas City game, but he meant well. I'm always gonna have just a small pocket of love, just a little like a to-go condiment-sized pocket of love for Hoyer in my Patriots heart. A couple more. Here we go. David Hill. If Harry can't make catches this year, how soon is he gone? Not soon enough. Pretty soon. Relatively soon. He gone. Yeah, no. N'Keal Harry will probably, I don't think he gets cut preseason. There's Mac Jones. I'm watching Mac Jones on TV now. There's a little post interview. He's got like the white wireless, the Bluetooth Beats phones on in the Patriots hat. By the way, Patriots draft hat legitimately looks like you work at a like national chain trucker stop gas station. It's an odd look. He's got like the baby blue draft suit and the white wireless Beats, Bluetooth style, and the trucker hat. That was an odd look. That looks like you just needed a Halloween costume and it was 5:15 and the kids needed to run out the door and you just grabbed three things in the house and said, I'm an awkward dad. I'm a draft pick. I'm weird. Yeah, that didn't work. There we go. Let's see. Here we go. Bucks had their pick in pretty fast. Yeah, they did us a service. They wanted the night to end just like the rest of us did. Let's see what else we got. The Bucks didn't play against the Pats, so I rooted for Tom. That's fine. Just don't root against the Patriots this fall, and don't root for the Bucks more than you root for the Patriots this year, which is what a lot of people did. And I think that's kind of old and a little bit lame, if I can be completely honest, which I can, because this is just our alcohol-soaked late night forum, guys. Good Lord, is it really 12:09 a.m.? It's Friday. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I think I have to go on the radio in a little bit. Savannah Sabanos. I live in Florida, and Bucks fans are not real. There are still some. There are some. Not a lot, but there are still some. Eric Buckley, football. Yes, less. I know. It could be so great. And last but not least, let's check in with one or two more comments. Here we go. Here's the $1 million question. Eric Ingram, will the Pats take back the East? What do you guys think? All right, so Miami was already good. And they got better tonight because they grabbed a great edge rusher and they grabbed a great wide receiver / punt returner special teamer with Tyreek Hill-like speed. They had a double Jalen tonight. Jalen Waddle, Jalen Phillips. Miami's still like a 10-11 win team. Buffalo ran the East last year. They're really good. Maybe they take a step back. Jets, they're better. Are they more than 8 wins good in a 17-game season in the first year of Zach Wilson? Even with like Carl Lawson, good draft tonight? No. 9 wins would be massive for the Jets. Can the Patriots get to 13 wins this season? I'll say 12-5. I say Buffalo still wins the East this year. Diggs is really good. They don't have much of a run game. You know what? If the Pats defense can... It's a good call. You know what? Maybe they both go 12-5. There's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah, I do. I think there's a chance. I think they can take the East back this year. I do. God, won't that be great? I'm already looking forward to Christmas. Oh, I can't wait for the schedule. Falcons, Patriots in London. I'll see you guys there. All right. Yeah, I know, Philip. Thank you, my man. One of the best guys in the world. My man, Philip, from the Upper Patriots Canadian Fan Club. Truly one of the best. We were this close to beating the Bills. We can win the East. Yes, we can. Don't forget, I know, listen, ifs, buts, candies, and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. Football is a game of inches, and the inches just went the wrong way last year. Cam Newton could have easily been 10-6. Okay. Well, now add a +2 to that with Mac Jones, better quarterback play in offseason. 12-5, 13-4 is still within the realm of reason. Yeah, I'll say it right now. After round 1 of the NFL draft at 12:12 in the morning on Friday, April 30th, 2021, your New England Patriots, who just drafted Michael McCorkle Jones, a.k.a. Mac Jones, Big Mac, Return of the Mac, Mac the Knife, Special Mac Sauce. They will make the playoffs in the 2021 NFL season. Book it. Can't wait. And I'll see you this September. All right, guys. Thank you so much for chiming in. Here we go. I love it. I love it. I love it. 12-12. There we go. What an ironic time to end. Ah, damn it. Now I'm thinking about Tom Brady. All right. I probably got to go talk on the radio for a little bit. Shout out once again to our friends at Wormtown Brewery for this delicious beer tonight. Great visiting them at their Patriots Place destination. Please stop by the Wormtown Brewery Patriots Place location, as well as Wormtown Brewery in Worcester. They make great beer. They are the official beer also of the Woo Sox. Will be starting up soon. Good people, wormtownbrewery.com. All right, I'll be on OMF tomorrow, 2 to 6 p.m. on WEEI, 1 to 4 on Saturday with my Patriots Draft Party co-host, Megan Ottolini. That's 1 to 4 on Saturday. And on Sunday, I have to coach Little League, and that's going to be weird for everybody. So this is Morris Buttermaker in the 2021 edition, your old pal Fitzy. Thank you guys for chiming in. I love it. AFC Championship, let's go. Yeah, I know you can't buy Wormtown online. Mac my bitch up. All right, I'm punching out on that one. That was great. Thanks, guys. It's so much fun doing this. It's so great. It's like being at a bar, except I wish I could talk to you guys, but we're just chiming in with your chats and everything else. This is great. Patriots draft Mac Jones. We have a new quarterback to factor into the mix, the equation. Is he the future? We will see. The future in Foxborough. Could it be the McCorkle? Mac Jones, return to the Mac. We will find out soon enough. Until then, I'll talk to you actually later today. We'll do a little bit of a Fitzy and Friends late Friday night with my buddy Ryan Spagnoli, Spags from Pat's Pulpit, and a couple other people. I'll be on the radio tomorrow, like I said, over the weekend, and so much more. Until then, be well. God bless. Welcome, Mac Jones. Go Pats. And as my dad always said, don't go anywhere you don't need to go. Don't be anywhere you don't need to be. And above all, don't be an asshole. Good night. Good morning. God bless. Go Pats.